Today we are leaving this dirty kitchen behind and we are going to the flip house to pack it up. This house sold. Me and my husband flip houses, and it is time for us to move out of this house. We have about 9 days till the new owners move in, and so it's time for me to collect all my stuff that I stayed with and get it packed up and back to the house. If you're new here, welcome, guys, and if you are returning, welcome back. I'm glad to have you. Go ahead and try to subscribe because this week I'm going to be chock full of videos. So one area that I staged was this wall, and I did like a plate wall, and there's 12 holes I'm gonna have to patch. I didn't have much screwdriver over here, so all the screw holes I'll have to do that the next time I go over there, which will probably be on Black Friday. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. In this video, every room I'm in, I'm showing you kind of all the work, not all the work, but some of the hard work that we've done. So you saw my husband ripping out the kitchen countertop, and then you'll see me here grouting the tile backsplash that we did. And then I am just packing up like a tray, a candle, and stuff like that. I got this giant basket at Goodwill for $6, and it's such a nice basket to carry things in and to stage with. In the dining room, there was some crazy wallpaper that took us forever to get down. It probably was really pretty wallpaper at the time it was put up. This house is in the 60s. So here on the kitchen table is where I gathered all the things from the dining room and the kitchen, and I'm just going to start kind of getting them. If it's not breakable, I'm going to try to put it in this basket. And I tried to take the breakables and the art and stuff and just lay it vertically against the wall. My boys are coming a little bit later today. I gave myself about 2 hours to get this packed up by myself, and they'll be here a little bit later, and they're going to carry everything to the car, and then we're going to take it to our house and restore all this stuff in the basement. I'm just getting the stuff down from the shelves in the laundry room, and the good thing about this is I'm not having to like pack up for real. But you could use this as motivation because, you know, if you need to pack up, this is how I'd pack up my house too, to be honest, because this is about the fastest way to do it. And you'll see when I go upstairs and do the linens and the pillows and things, I just put them in trash bags. So I'm going to not talk unless I need to talk because I've talked a lot already, and I'm sorry, but it was a chatty intro, what can I say? I already want to talk again. Sorry. Okay, so this was the sunroom or the screen porch. You can tell how bad of shape it was in, and I just feel like this house was like neglected, and it really wasn't. The people were just really elderly couple, like 90s, upper 90s that lived here. And so we just put the love back into it. You can see my husband painting. And then in this powder room, this thing was gutted. The wallpaper in here was crazy, and we like knocked out the vanity, and just really is showing full circle how far this house has come and how hard we worked on this house. I decided to leave the new owners some toilet paper in the top drawer and a toilet bowl cleaner because I don't really need them at the house. So let's go ahead and pack up the living room. We're going to take all this stuff home, obviously. And over here on the left, you're going to see like the life of this room and how things came together and what it looked like beforehand. The main thing was the faux chimney, and I did a brick veneer and I applied it like tile to the wall, and then I grouted it, and then I painted it, and I think it just turned out stunning. Like, so many people who came and looked at the house were like, where is the fireplace? Like, where does this, like, where do you boot the fire? Did you close up the fireplace? And we're like, no, that's fake. So upstairs, this is where I'm going to show you how I always transport linens and bedding. And I try to, when I was staging the house, I made a very layered bed, and so I tried to make sure each bed had a fitted sheet on it, and then I just did at least one comforter and one comforter at the bottom of each one of them for the most part. And again, store the breakables in one area, and then the linen I put to the side and folded it up to get it ready to go. And I went ahead and folded up all the air mattresses, and y'all know I just had arm surgery like a week ago, week and a half ago now. And my arm's doing great, but that's why I'm carrying my little right arm around like that. So, and then in a while I'll take my sweatshirt off, so don't be alarmed if you see a bruise. So this guest room, we're going to do it the same exact way. You can tell that they loved wallpaper. I too, I'm a lover of wallpaper, but it's got to be updated, unfortunately. We're going to come back to this linen in a little while, don't you worry. And also they didn't need the curtains, and so that is going to be one of the last things that we take. We are going to leave the curtain hooks in, but take the curtain rods and the curtains. And I have started asking, do they want the curtains? Because legally, if you have something screwed into a wall, you have to leave it if you haven't talked about it. And so technically curtains don't really count because they're on that little bar. But if they wanted the curtains, they would have needed to tell us. And so I wanted the curtains, so we're going to take them, and they didn't want them, and they didn't want to buy them. In here in the guest bathroom, I'm taking the curtains and the towel and the shower curtain. Here in the master, we're going to take the linen off the bed, and we are going to get the lamps and the decor and the art, and we'll have to come back for the furniture in all the rooms because, me and my boys can't do that. We're going to have the help of the hubs. He's going to come over and help over the weekend. I'm really excited to get that basket that's hanging. That's the basket that I typically put on my front door, so I'm excited to bring that back. There were a few things in the house that I staged from my house, and so I'm kind of ready to get them back. And pillow-wise, I want some of these pillows for some different, just to change it up in my bathroom, I do enjoy, you can see on the right here, watch how far this bathroom's come. Nuts. But I do enjoy changing up my own pillows. And I also might use some of the curtains in our sunroom. So we'll see. When I need to transport any kind of linen, and it's a bunch of it, like a whole bedroom set of linen, or a bunch of throw pillows or whatever. This is the best way that I've found to do it without having to bring a vacuum pack thing. You know what I'm talking about? Those like big, huge Ziploc things that you suck all the air out of. That would be helpful. But also, that makes it so heavy that it's very hard for me to like lift it because you kind of overpack them. So this is my tried and true method. So I'll get about, these took about 3 trash bags per room, and I would just kind of stuff it as much as full as I could, and then just tie it up. And you can, like, you'll see I toss these down the stairs, and it keeps them all together. It keeps them, the fabric protected, so you're not having to like wash it. And you know, if you just go stick all this in your car, it's going to take you a million trips. So this really kind of gathers up like items and soft items, where you like, if you, we pack these in the car first, because then we can lay anything and everything on top of it, and we know, no, those are just pillows and blankets, nothing's breakable in there. My boys came and we packed up. Well, I packed up the rest of the stuff that was downstairs and had them carry it to the car. So when they got there, we were there a good other 20 minutes and we were done. It was amazing. But here is a tour of her all emptied out, except for a few curtains and some screws and some holes I need to patch and furniture. But the majority of the stuff we were able to get today, and it feels so good to check it off the list and to be done. And my husband asked me, "Are you sad?" I'm getting sad kind of looking at these videos of it all empty. And no, I'm not sad. I'm not. I'm ready. I'm happy. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of the hard work that we did. We had many a long night here, and we had blood, sweat, and tears, arguments galore. But these things really help us grow as a couple, I think, and you know, test the relationship. Can you and your husband or your partner or whoever, can you guys do DIY projects together without fighting? We're pretty good for the most part, but if we're tired, and we're both, me and him both are leaders, and so we both have to kind of like figure out when we need to speak up and when we need to close our mouths. And it's, you know, I'm mouthy. Anyways, when I got home, I was tired, but my front porch was a mess, and we had to just put all the stuff from the car on the front porch, and then me and my boys relayed it from the car to the basement. So one person did the car to the porch, one person did the porch to the basement door, and one person did the basement stairs. And we got it done, lickety split. They're both getting paid. They're excited about that, and I'm excited that it's done. And I went ahead and just swept this porch off because I couldn't stand it anymore. I still have my car wash stuff out here, y'all, because I'm human. And there's a punching bag there. That's what that is. We bought a punching bag for my daughter, and she, when they shipped it to us from Walmart, it had been returned, and somebody had let it just sit in their backyard, and there was like trees growing out of it. There's vines all over it. So I'm just going to move it to the other side of the porch and hide it a little bit so it's not, you know, looking ridiculous on the front porch until somebody can put it in my car and take it to Walmart and take it back. But you guys, this is where I'm going to leave you. Please watch the rest of this video. You'll see the end product of the deck. And then at the very end of this video, I decided to share the clips with you of when Fred and I saw the house, the flip house, for the first time, and you can just hear the excitement in our voice. I told him when we saw it, I was like, I have just such a good feeling in this house. Some houses I walk into, and he feels the same way, is you walk into these houses and you're like, something bad happened here. Like, this is a creepy house, but not this one. This one, we walked in and we were like, this house is it. You know, this is a good house for us to put our heart and soul into for a few months. Or but I am glad it's over. I'm glad to be turning the page on it, and I'm ready to, maybe the turn of the new year, we'll start looking for another one to put our mark on. You guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me this afternoon or this morning or today, whenever you're watching it. And I hope you found motivation from it. I hope you have felt relaxed. And I hope that I'll see you on the next one. You guys have a very good Thanksgiving. I'll post some more videos. Hopefully, I should have a couple more to post by Thanksgiving. And maybe you can watch me while you're cooking the bird. Bye bye. Landscaping's nice. Bushes are fun.
I don't hate this. This is just something you gotta make beautiful.
I want it.
Look at the beadboard.
I love it.
Hardware's good. Just needs to be painted and new handles.
I love it.
Old school wood.
It's got a Dutch door.
Can't be that expensive to go through the drywall there.